Hello and welcome to Green Herd Gaming, where I now celebrate the 25th anniversary of Doom. In this live stream I will be trying to complete this very tough map. So sit back, relax and more importantly enjoy the live Doom stream. A big shout out to Prochronics Vlogz, Chad Middleton, Aidan Denston, Milkman the Gamer, Damien and Alan Sewell, Animation Time and Sonic Studio. Please check out their content and subscribe to those fantastic, lovely people. Or else Johnny the Gobshite Slayer will come for you. And I will. And I will slay you. Sonic Studio, hello man, welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you. Love your content man, absolutely hilarious stuff. Connor Meehan, welcome to the live stream also. Great to have you. Left a like, love the vids, and thanks for the shout out. No problem at all, you're more than welcome. Victor and Chad Middleton, welcome both to the live stream. It is great to have you also. Thanks for the shout out. No problem at all. So we are slaughtering in this live stream. I am celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom by playing the original Doom, so there's going to be a lot of Doom content on my channel for the foreseeable future. Got the explosive barrel there. My god, did you hear the scream? Holy moly. This map is extremely tough. This is the hardest map I've played so far in the game. I mean, we've got invisible gobshites. Invisible gobshites, like. Holy hell. Hashtag sub to Johnny No, or I'll teabag you in Fortnite. I love it. Thanks, Connor. People have reported on Reddit that if you put in Doom on sleep mode, the game will freeze. Oh man, I haven't tried that. I don't want to try it, to be honest. Oh no. Man, if the game froze on this level, I would go insane. Because I actually have it on Switch as well. That's awesome, Sonic. Wait, what did I miss? I missed a comment. Oops. Oh, I missed it. I have to go to my live chat on my phone. I missed the comment. The live chat is lit. Sorry Sonic, I missed your comment. Let me just have a look at the live chat on my phone because I'm charging my phone. Command phone. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm just looking at the live chat on my phone. I played this when I was... Oh my god, you played Doom when you were 3. That is insane. Sonic Studio, that is insane. 3 years of age of playing Doom. I love it, man. Oh my god. They'll patch it up when they make it optional. Yeah, they're going to make the whole signing in thing optional. Sub to Chad and Johnny, by the way. I'm Prochronics Vlogs, my other account. Yeah, subscribe to Prochronics Vlogs. Subscribe to Connor 11 Meehan as well. Slaughter these gobshites. Prochronics Vlogs has fantastic content ranging from Fortnite to GTA 5 to Black Ops 4 to Goat Simulator, Minecraft. Lots of great content on Prochronics Vlogs. Not 11 no more. No, I meant your YouTube name, Connor 11 Meehan. Your other YouTube account for me. Gotta collect those medipacks, medikits. I need to get a... Did I get the keycard? I got the keycard, didn't I? I did. This game is legendary. Hashtag chocolate fingers. Shout out to chocolate fingers. The legend of chocolate fingers. Having dinner, be right back, and let's do a party later. Yeah, cool, man. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll chat to you later, man. Sign up for the Slayer Club and get a Doomslayer skin for Wolfenstein Youngblood. Is that a real thing? So you can see just how tough this map is. It's absolutely insane. So in the studio's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Chad, is that actually a real thing? Sign up to Slayer's Club and get a Doom Slayer skin. My god, my health is 8%. Sonic Studio is like that guy in the Bethesda press conference at E3. Yep, just link your account to Wolfenstein. I think I did do that. Wait, I'm confused now. You mean I have to link my... Wait, do I have to be a member of the Slayer Club thingy majiggy? I'm a little bit confused now as to what's happening. Okay, so I got the key card. Ah, okay, that's not too bad. Is it free to be a member of the Slayers Club thing? Oh, I love blowing up those explosive barrels. Sonic Studio, I cannot believe you played this game when you were 3, man. That is legendary. Oh my god, like 3 years ago they do, man. You need to be on like a special like Bethesda feature, like video feature about that. Like that's just insane. A person on the Discord got it for free. Lucky motherfucker. Chad, thanks for subscribing. Oh man, I got an amazing community here. Everyone subs to everyone. I love it. I love it. This guy's spinning around. Okay, this is the hardest part of the entire map. Blow up! Oh, for God's sake. I'm trying to blow up the explosion barrel. Oh man, I love how most kids like grew up playing like, you know, Call of Duty or Battlefield. Sonic Studio grew up playing Doom. That's hardcore, like. That is absolutely extreme. I love that. Like, Sonic Studios like, I ain't got no time for Call of Duty. I ain't got no time for Battlefield. Then Doom. Love it. The grunt noises when the aliens die. Oh, I know, yeah. Sound effects are insane. I've actually got a nice little theory. Now that I've got Sonic Studio on the live chat and I've got Chad in the live chat, I have actually an interesting theory. Now, I've probably said this about 50 times already, like in the last 2 streams, but I've said it again. Capcom, it's so funny. It actually is. That's a... He dies and he screams like it. Actually reminds me of the very first Grand Theft Auto game when your character gets burnt. I think it just reminds me. It's like a very Grand Theft Auto type sound effect. But anyway, my little theory, my little theory. Capcom, they originally wanted to make Resident Evil a first-person shooter, and I honestly feel like if they went with that direction, Resident Evil would have looked very like Doom. Extremely like Doom. Like each map would essentially represent an area of the mansion. You'd have locked doors which you could only open by collecting keys. So key cards would be replaced by keys. Like the bottom of the screen you see your character's face, like Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield. The more damage you take, yeah, Capcom is a cool company. Capcom is a cool company. They make some of my favourite games of all time. Street Fighter and Resident Evil. So you can almost imagine the character's face. The more damage you take, that could be like your fine caution, fucking danger. There probably is a mod that actually I said there probably is, and you'd be able to see your health and your ammo and stuff like that. Mega Man as well. Mega Man is a legendary game. Monster Hunter as well. Dead Rising. They make a lot of not cool games actually. Oh my god, it's so hard trying to keep a live chat going and playing Doom in this extremely tough level. But I really think that if Capcom did make Resident Evil first-person shooter, originally we all know that Resident Evil 7 is first-person shooter, but this would have been it. Like it would have been this game right here. The demons would have been replaced by zombies. The blue health bottles would be replaced by green herbs. The medkits would be replaced by first aid spray. Oh my god, it would have been legendary. But there probably more than likely is a mod for that. Nintendo and Sega for the win. I love it, man. Nintendo and Sega. I love how you're keeping it retro. I love it. I like how you didn't even mention like Sony and Microsoft. I love that. Keeping it retro with Nintendo and Sega. I love Sega. I grew up with Sega. My very first video game console was the Sega Master. PS4 as well. No, I actually genuinely love how you kept it retro. I love that. That was the original console wars, Sega and Nintendo. Sega would have a marketing catchphrase that was like, Sega do what Nintendo don't. I don't remember that. More than likely it was an American campaign. But that was actually quite funny. Die, you gobshites. Sony don't make two good games. Ooh. That's probably debatable. That's probably debatable. They do have God of War, which won Game of the Year last year. Spider-Man is an exclusive. But I suppose I can see your point when it comes to Sony themselves, like Sony Studios themselves. Like, I mean, I wonder how many games Sony themselves actually develop. That's an interesting point. So when you say Sony, yeah, you're actually quite right. They don't really make a whole lot of games, let alone good games. What they do is they have studios that they own, and they pay third parties for exclusives. Kind of been Sony's bread and butter since the original PlayStation 1. They got the likes of Resident Evil as exclusive. Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy, just to name a few games that ended up being exclusive. Where am I going? Exclusive to PlayStation. But you're right, like when it comes to Sony themselves, they actually do probably have very little games that they actually develop themselves. Sony has a lot of dead IPs. If it doesn't make money, it's dead. Well, I can kind of agree with that statement. Like, if something is not making money, there's probably no real reason to keep that IP going, really. I think Nintendo are the worst culprits for having dead IPs, to be honest with you, because they do have a lot of IPs that they haven't really brought back. I mean, one of them is Ice Climbers. Another one would be Wrecking. I was going to say Wrecking Crew. Is it called Wrecking Crew? It is Wrecking Crew. Imagine Sonic.exe. Oh my good god. I'd probably be traumatized. I would probably be traumatized completely. Nothing else. James Howells. Hello James, welcome to the live stream where I am celebrating 25 years of Doom by playing the original Doom. Great to have you on the stream. I'm going to subscribe to your channel right now. Or Tails Dad. I'm going to go to the channel. As I do with all new viewers, I subscribe to them. I don't even care if they're like a troll or anything, I still subscribe to them. So James, I have subscribed to your channel. Just to let you know. I'm gonna drop my phone on the floor here, Jesus. Ah, I just died. Damn it! Hex. I'm buddies with. Oh, cool! Ha! Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm thinking of deleting Fortnite. Reason why? I'm just curious. James is like, good. Sound effects in this game are really cool. I didn't get the kick out of it. Fortnite is not good. Your sound. Ah, thank you. I lost interest in the game. I have around 300 hours. 300 hours. I suppose you've just probably had enough of it. Like you've put 300 hours into the game, so maybe you've just felt like, okay, that's enough Fortnite for me now. I'm moving on. I would say that Fortnite is good, but just like with anything, too much of anything is not good. So I'd say in moderation, Fortnite is good. I actually played a good bit of Fortnite myself, but I feel like after you play it for quite a while, rather PUBG. I've actually never played that game. Never played that game. You're the new food. Oh my god. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I'm only joking. I'm not particularly the biggest PewDiePie fan. I don't really watch his content. I'm not really a fan of, how can I say, I'm not a fan of really popular YouTubers because I feel like they'll lose their identity. I feel like they'll lose their identity over time. The bigger they get, they become more about themselves. Holy hell, thank you. I will take that as a compliment. Thank you so much, James. That is really a nice compliment. But I always like to stay true to myself as best as possible. I know sometimes my tone of voice might change. I like use this like YouTube language, so to speak. But I think overall I do try to stay true to myself at all times. Donate to Boogie Delsica. Yeah, stuff like that. Like I never really want to make money off YouTube. I never really want to become quote unquote famous on YouTube. The purpose of Green Herb Gaming is to share my passion of video games with the whole world, and that's what I always try to do in every one of my live streams. And I just try to be as genuine and true to myself as possible. But the thing about these giant YouTubers is they start to lose who they are over time. and it's all about them, and it's all about their brand, and they're selling merchandise, and like they don't even respond to half the live chat. Like, I mean, people are leaving comments in the live chat, you know, people who are supporting their content, subscribing to them, getting their friends to subscribe to them, and they're leaving comments and they're just completely ignoring them. And I never want to become that, to be honest. I never want to become that. So that's my little mini rant over there. You have a good point. Thank you, James. I suppose I do have a habit of dragging out my points a bit too long, but I think overall what I'm really trying to say is, for me, it's about just staying true to myself. It's not really about like having like millions of subs and money and everything else. I don't want to be famous as well. I would at least like 100 subs. Yeah, that's kind of the same as me now, like as well. Like that's why I kind of started off. Like I think once you have 100 subs, you've made it. Like if 100 people have subscribed to your channel, that's pretty much like that's more than 100 subs. But I think as long as you stay true to yourself, then you're doing something right, like, you know. Come on, you gobshite. Turn the corner. Run behind from me. Gotcha. Oh god, 10% health. Actually, I forgot where I was going there for a second. Oh my god. Gobshite. Which Doom do you prefer? Oh, let me think. Well, I haven't played that many Doom games. I only got into Doom when I played my very first Doom game, which was Doom 2016. First time played that on PS4, and I got it again on Switch, because just to be able to play a game like that on the go was amazing. So I really only played... Oh, I've also played Doom 64, and I played Doom on the SNES as well, over time. Oh my god, so to answer the question, James, sorry, I would probably say Doom 2016 so far. That game is just intense. The melee combat system, like being able to like damage the demons with a shot from your gun, then to be able to go up to them and like rip off their heads and rip off their arms and everything, that's just insane. And just how non-stop that game is. They keep throwing demons at you. There's just so much action in that game. It's just non-stop action. So I love that, and I think that for that reason, and the soundtrack as well, the soundtrack is fantastic. So I would definitely say, James, my favourite, the Doom I prefer would be Doom 2016. I think it's just an example there of how Bethesda and id Software really step up their game over time with the more Doom games. The more Doom games get released. I loved Doom 2016's fast multiplayer. Many game reviews compliment it was too hard for them. Sorry, jeez, I hate the way that YouTube like don't put in the full fucking thing. But I actually haven't played the multiplayer in Doom yet. Surprisingly enough. I'm really hyped for the multiplayer in Doom Eternal. That looks insane. Do you play Destiny? I actually don't. I've never played that game. I've never played Destiny. Oh, I'm actually so happy that I got Doom fans. I'm just so happy I got Doom fans. This is gonna like, is anyone into Portal? I also haven't played that game. Jesus H Christ, I love your taste in games. This is insane. There is fate. There is fate for humanity in the gaming industry. I just had this theory, like I just had this thing like where I just thought everyone like of this generation was just playing like Call of Duty, like in Battlefield, and here we have like guys like James and Sonic Studio talking about playing like Portal and playing Doom when they were 3 years of age. This is insane. I love this. This gives me so much confidence to keep this initiative going on Greenhub Gaming, celebrating 25 years of Doom, because I got so many Doom fans now. It's just it's insane. I played Half-Life 2 years ago. Never played Half-Life either. Oh my god. All these like really like popular hardcore games, I've never played them. Oh, Mario 64. Oh, sweet mother of Christ. I could do an entire stream talking about that game. That is one of my favourite games of all time. It's the first Mario game I played. And what a game that was. The memories I have of that game is just insane. In fact, myself and Prochronics Vlogz, we have a nice little about that. We both grew up playing that game, even though we're from two completely different generations, two completely different age range, but we both grew up playing that game, because I grew up playing Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. Sonic R, I never played that game actually either. I never played that game, but I want to play it. So I played Super Mario 64 when I was a kid on the Nintendo 64, and Prochronics Vlogz played Super Mario 64 when he was a kid on the Nintendo DS, so he played Super Mario 64 DS. So it's great that we both kind of like have this like nostalgia for this game, even though, you know, like it was released originally a long time like before his time, and yeah, it's just crazy. Super Mario 64 is a great game. Running around that castle collecting. Oh, you played it on the N64. Nice. Prochronics Vlogz did as well actually. I keep forgetting to mention that he played it on the Nintendo 64 as well. He always reminds me of that as well, like, and I feel bad for not mentioning that. So he did play the original as well. He played Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64 as well. What a game that was. I just remember running around the castle, jumping into the paintings. It took me so long to get all 120 stars. A hell of a long time. See you later, Sonic. Thank you so much for checking out the live chat, man, or the live stream and the chat, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. I subbed to your channel as well, James. I subbed to your channel. You are a legend, man. Yourself and Sonic Studio, two legends. So Sonic Studio, thank you so much for watching the live stream. It was great to have you. Thank you for leaving the comments in the live chat as well. And I will see you another time on Green Herb Gaming. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Doom content, and I'm so glad you like Doom. 3 years of age and he's playing Doom. Oh my god, that's just, what a moment. Man, I am being slaughtered here. Look, I'm supposed to be Johnny the Gobside Slayer, and I'm the one being slaughtered. We can't be having that now, like. Why did they blow that up? It really is tough to do a live stream of a game like Doom when your live chat is lit and you're trying to complete the level at the same time. And very shortly I'm going to be in a party chat with Prochronics Vlogz, so that's going to get even more interesting. I don't even know if I'll be able to do the party chat, to be honest with you. No problem, James. Thank you so much for watching the live stream, man. It is much appreciated, and thank you for the chat as well. And hopefully I'll see you next time on Green Herb Gaming. And thank you so much for subbing as well, I appreciate that. Well, do me a favour, if you're still there, will you subscribe to Prochronics Vlogz as well? And to Chad Middleton as well. Sub to everyone. Prochronics Vlogz, Chad Middleton, all of them. They're all cool guys. Oh my good god, I am being slaughtered, I tell you, slaughtered. Just give me 2 seconds, I need to check something. Okay, it's all cool. Sorry, that was random. Oh, what a moment! I just can't get over that. Like, I always mark out. That's a term. It's a wrestling term, but I suppose you can use it in anything. Mark out means you get extremely excited. You just like, you go into full fan mode, and you just go crazy. I think it's insane that Sonic Studio, like, I'm not like, I'm all about privacy and stuff, and I'm not going to say, like, you know, but he like, this guy is like the next generation basically of gaming, right? You should check out his content. Go to his channel, Sonic Studio. Really good channel, hilarious content. Like, this guy played Doom when he was 3 years old. 3 years old playing Doom. This is what Doom is. Like, this is why Doom is such an amazing series. This is why Bethesda and the whole world, including myself, are celebrating the 25th anniversary of this amazing game because of memories like that and moments like that. A 3-year-old kid playing Doom, I fucking love it. I just love it. Like, fuck the snowflakes, fuck the you know, the mothers who are like, this game is too violent for you. Fuck that, you know, it's more arcadey than violent. I would argue, like, you know what I mean, because it's more arcadey than full-on violence. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is violence because it looks realistic and the violence is quite realistic and it has like a lot of sexual content and drug content. That's different. But Doom is more arcadey, I would argue, than violent and immature. Okay, but I just love the fact that, like, you know, most kids grow up playing Call of Duty. This guy is playing Doom. I love it. Oh my god, like, I just can't get over that. I'm sorry, I'm just obsessed now with that, like, I wasn't even playing video games when I was 3. That's the truth. I was 4, I think, when I started playing video games. And the first video game I played was Sonic the Hedgehog. That was my first video game. Oh my god, that's just insane. Sorry, I gotta move on from that now, because otherwise I just be talking about that the whole stream. That is just insane. You know, it's pleasantly surprised me, because when I was doing this initiative, as I'm gonna call it, on Green Herb Gaming, like, my decision to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Doom by playing the original Doom over and over again, I was a bit unsure how it would work out. I was like, oh my god, do I have any Doom fans? Will anybody be interested in these live streams? Will anybody care about Doom as much as I do? And then boom, I was 3 when I played Doom. I was like, holy moly. I'm so happy I actually went to the live chat on the phone and saw that comment, because I actually missed the comment because the live chat was lit. Did I complete this level on PS4 or on Switch earlier? I'm not too sure. I don't think I did, no. I almost completed it. I think they should make a new movie of Doom. They should really make it like a very dark kind of, almost a horror. Do you know one of those, like, I think maybe a Netflix movie. Do you know one of those Netflix movies that are really, really dark? Like, they really should focus on the whole, like, satanic side of things. Because then like, the main enemies in Doom are demons and they're from hell. So they should really kind of have this. Okay, this is my idea, right? Because I think there should be. You know what I think about video game movies? I don't think they should stay 100% true to the source material, because you're used to the source material. You've played the source material. I think if you're going to watch a movie based on a video game, you want something a little bit different. You want something a little bit original. Of course, it needs to be based off the video game. Of course, it needs to have some elements, but not completely copied and pasted from the source material, from the video game itself. I would argue that Doom Guy is, so basically Doom Guy would be obviously the main character. He would be part of a very special bloodline, and for thousands of years, I would argue, they had that release trailer for the fake Doom. I wonder if it silently got cancelled. Who knows? That would be interesting. Who knows? A lot of things are silently cancelled, I'm telling you. So my Doom movie would be, the main character is, he's not going to be called Doom Guy. Let's call him Franklin. Okay, that's a weird name. No. Let's call him Chad. We call him Chad. Okay. So the main character is Chad, and let's say that let's say he's a Marine. He's a US Marine, because Marine, because that's taken inspiration from the game, because we all know that Doom Guy started off as a Marine. Let's say he's a US Marine, but he stumbles across a top secret experiment that he shouldn't have stumbled across. Like, let's say, like in a military base, and he basically discovered like that there was some satanic thing going on, and he found out about it, and he was sent. What's the word they use when you're let go from the army? It's a court-martial, whatever it is. He let go of Marines, and he's like telling his friends, and nobody would believe him. Nobody would believe him what's going on. And then this group of people approach him and tell him that he's actually part of a bloodline that's been around for thousands of years, that had protected Earth from an invasion of hell. And this guy's like, fuck off, you're talking shit, get away from me, you know? But then the more he finds out about what's happening in this military base and he sees the evil around the world, he starts to actually take these guys serious. So he has a conversation with these guys and basically accepts the fact that he is part of this bloodline of the what is called the Doom Slayer. Milkman the Gamer, welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you. I am celebrating, Milkman the Gamer, I am celebrating 25 years of Doom by playing the original Doom. I'm going to be playing this game for a very long time on Green Herb Gaming. So Green Herb Gaming is going to consist primarily of Doom content to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Doom, and I really hope that you support that decision. I hope that you might be a Doom fan. So that's what's happening on Green Herb Gaming, celebrating 25 years of Doom by playing the original Doom. So that's my little idea for a Doom movie. I'm obviously not going to like come up with the entire script here, but the idea would be like that the main character is actually part of a bloodline of Doom Slayers that have been around for thousands of years, protecting Earth from hellish invasions. Doom 3 BFG edition is awesome. And I'm going to get my hands on that game actually eventually. So what do you think of my idea, guys? What do you think of my idea for a Doom, for a new Doom like Netflix movie? Because it kind of ties into the story. From what I've played of Doom, that's pretty much what's going on. This is random, but I'm starting to get into parkour by training. Ah, nice. I love that. Bit of parkour. Have The Rock again in the movie? No. I don't know why I said no, to be honest with you, but no, just keep it fresh, keep it original. Have a new actor play as him. I'm actually loving my idea, to be honest with you. So let me just paint the picture again. So let's say the movie opens up. In, let's say, war-stricken America. Okay, like let's say America is under. Okay, that's too. No, that's too much. A current war. Let's say. There doesn't have to be a war. Why do I keep saying war? Okay, so let's say it opens up with the main character who is a Marine, Chad the Marine. Chad is a Marine, and let's say he's stationed in. Let's say he's stationed in. I'm trying to say it. I heard Doom and Wolfenstein is in the same universe. Apparently they are. Apparently all those games are interlinked together. The same universe. Apparently, yeah. What was I going to say? I don't know. Saudi Arabia, like an ISIS-run country, right? So this Marine is fighting ISIS, but somehow he stumbles across a top secret project that involves interdimensional technology that actually summons demons from hell. So they were going to use demons as weapons. For like the US military was going to use demons as weapons that they can use in wars, and they were using that by interdimensional technology, and they actually tapped into hell itself, where they can. The whole thing. Well, we won't get that far into the story yet, but he finds this out, and he's like, "What's going on here, guys? This is insane. You can't do this." And he gets released. He gets released, he goes back home, he loses his job, he's got no money, he's basically completely broken. He's trying to tell his family and friends what's going to happen here, you got to believe me. They won't believe him, of course. He's contacted by a top secret group of people who tell him that he is part of a special bloodline of Doom Slayers who have been protecting Earth from invasions of hell for thousands of years, and that he needs to come with them and he needs to brief them on what he needs to do. But he's obviously like, you're talking shit, this is crazy, this is too crazy, I'm not going to believe you, blah blah blah. But the more he looks into this project, the more he hears about it, more people online are talking about it, but they're all called conspiracy theorists. He looks around the world and he sees a lot more evil. He hears about bizarre killings that have went on. and he can't deny the truth any longer. So he contacts this group. They tell him everything he needs to know, that he is part of that bloodline of doomslayers who have been protecting the earth for over thousands of years from invasions of hell, and tells him that he is this generation's doomslayer and he needs to protect the earth from the invasion of hell. And that's pretty much where, and then this experiment goes completely wrong. The demons get loose, and that's where people start believing him. That's where his family and friends believe him, and that's pretty much where the movie kind of kicks in, really, and Doomslayer is doing what he's doing right now in this game. Now, I know that Doom was set in Mars originally, but I don't know if you could take that serious as an actual movie. Like, maybe just keep it on Earth. Maybe keep it in current timeline, you know, and keep it on Earth. Green Herb, summer is almost over. Yeah, I can relate to your sadness. I really can. I can relate to your sadness. As long as you had a good summer, man, that's all that matters. Did you have a good summer, man, again? Don't be sad. I'll cheer you up. I have a friend who cheers me up. I'm going to give him a shout out. Damien Sewell. He cheers me up. I'm putting him on the spot now, like, he's like, shucks. No, but it's good to cheer people up. It's good to have someone who can cheer you up. I mean, of course, I got other people as well that cheer me up. So if they're like listening, hey, what about me? What about me? Many other people cheer me up as well. But yeah, so don't be sad. Don't be sad. Life is too short to be sad. What you think of my idea for a Doom movie, though? I'm loving my own idea. Like, I'm marking out to my own idea. I love it. Like. I should go to Hollywood and be like a screenwriter. But I really do like that idea myself. But I want to know what you think of it. Obviously, the most important thing is demons, big weapons, gory violence, and over-the-top action. That's obviously the most important thing. But you can still have that, like, but I just think you have to have some bit of a story to kind of back up, like, why is it happening? Like, why are these demons here? Why is this Marine going around with shotguns and everything, like, blowing up these? And you could almost kind of say, in a way, that these guys, like, who are, I suppose, the guys who contacted the Doomslayer, you could call them guardians. Then again, not that a Doomslayer needs guardians. What would you call them? I don't know what other word to use other than guardians. So they could be the guardians. And let's say that they basically are very intelligent people, and they created very advanced technology over thousands of years. And that's why Doomslayers have these amazing weapons and armor and everything. That's why they're so strong. It's because of these ancestors. I like to know more about what the scientists were doing and what they did during the invasion, like in Resident Evil comics. Yeah, that's if I was a movie director, if I was a movie screenwriter, that's what I would be explaining to you, Chad. That's what I would deliver to you. Buy my movie, Chad. That's what I would do. I would delve into that. I would show you these scientists. So these scientists are working for the US military, and they are part of a top secret project involving interdimensional technology, where they're calling upon demons from another realm, which is basically hell. Like, they've tapped into another dimension, which is actually hell. And they're basically like, they're summoning these demons. Maybe you could see them like having some of these demons strapped to beds, you know, trying to figure out what makes them tick, you know, how strong they are they invincible, you know, just all that kind of stuff could be shown on the big screen, you know, in terms of what the scientists are doing. I suppose with the invasion, they've probably realised, they've probably told their superiors that things are getting out of hand, that there's more and more demons being summoned out of control, that they're basically leaking. Like, these demons are leaking into our realm just out of hand, and they're probably like saying to the superiors, we need to stop this. We gotta stop this. We gotta stop this. And of course the US military are probably like, nope, we're not stopping this. We've got this under control. Keep doing your research. Keep doing your research while it still is your research. Remember that from Resident Evil? But I don't think that's what he said, though. I remember when Wesker was talking to Dr. Isaac. But yeah, just that's my idea. No, Just let me know what you think. I'm marking up now. I'm hyping up my own movie. I actually might make my next live stream. I'll talk about that. So because I need to, like, this is challenging for me. It's very challenging to live stream the one game over and over again. I don't know how people can do it. I don't know how people can do that, but to me that's very challenging because you've got to keep your content as fresh as possible. In Doom 2, the portal invasion happened on Earth in the Doom guide. Yeah, that's right. Doom 2 is where you're on Earth, so that's where my movie would be set. I wouldn't go to Mars. I just wouldn't go to Mars. I think for a movie, I would keep it very Earth. I would keep it very real. You know, like what if this really happened? You know, it's kind of hard to imagine Mars as a real thing, you know. So Chad, please, you're killing me here. Let me know what you think of my movie idea, and to my other two viewers, Milkman the Gamer, who else, and to the third person watching as well. Just let me know. If you hate it, let me know. If you hate it, just bash me if you like. I'm not gonna, you know, I'll take criticism. I will take criticism. No matter how bad it is, I will take criticism. The Walking Dead, but with demons. I can do better than that. I can do better than that, Chad. Come on. I can do much better than that. It's just the whole idea of the Doom Slayer, the whole idea of the Doom Slayer bloodline. I think that's quite unique. Because if you think of it, like, some Doom games generally have a new Doom guy in each game. It's a bit like Link. In fact, there's actually a crazy theory out there that believes that Doom guy is actually Link. That's a crazy theory. A very crazy theory. But I can do far better than Walking Dead with demons. Come on. Can I just explain it again? And then you can let me know. So I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I'm going to explain the movie again, and then you can let me know what you think. So, the main character is Chad, the Marine. While on duty in Saudi Arabia fighting against ISIS, he stumbles across a top-secret military project involving interdimensional technology, where the US military have been summoning demons from an interdimensional, from a dimension that is actually hell itself. And he realizes how insane this is, how crazy this is, and why it should be stopped. So he basically speaks out against this project to his superiors, but his superiors silence him and tell him that he has to be relieved of his duty. And if he speaks out about this, no, not that. Well, basically, just get out of here. You know, you saw too much. Get out of here. So he's got no job. He's got no income. He's got no livelihood. And he goes back and tries to tell his family what he saw and what's going to happen, and his friends, and nobody will believe him. They're calling him crazy. So he's like sitting in a bar, he's like drinking alcohol, and just basically just like his life is pretty much over. And these mysterious men find him and approach him, and they inform him that he is the Doom Slayer. He is part of a bloodline that has been around for thousands of years, protecting Earth from the invasion of hell, from the invasion of demons from hell, and that he needs to come with these people and hear what needs to be done. But you know, Chad is having none of it. Chad is like, you're talking complete shit, get away from me, more or less. But the more that he hears about this top secret project from people online, from alternate media, who are also being shot down as crazy people and try to be silenced, he you know, he has to take more attention to what's going on. And he also sees the amount of evil doings that are going on in the world, and bizarre murders that have never been really explained, like bodies being mutilated, and he can't really. So he knows that it's linked. He knows that it's all linked to this top secret project, but nobody will believe him. So then he has no choice but to contact these people again, where they identify themselves as the Guardians of the Doomslayer, an advanced, very intelligent race of humans who have been around for a hell of a long time with sophisticated technology and amazing wisdom, and they basically guide him. They basically guide him in what needs to happen. And then this project goes terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. All the the technology interlinking Earth with this with the Hell dimension goes completely wrong. Demons invade Earth. They can't be kept under control. The project goes extremely terribly bad, and all hell breaks loose, quite literally. And then you have Chad the Doomslayer basically taking responsibility, accepting his fate, his destiny as a Doomslayer, and saves Earth from demons. What do you think, guys? Sign me up. So if you were a Hollywood director, if you were like a Hollywood executive, whatever, what would you think of that now, Chad? Honest opinion now, honest opinion. Be as honest as you possibly can. I want brutal honesty. I want brutal honesty. Don't just be nice. Don't just be nice to Johnny and protect his feelings. Be brutally honest. If you were a movie director right now, a movie executive, sitting in an office right now, what would you think about that? Die, you demon! Wait, did I even get the It's very hard to concentrate when you're doing a live stream. What actually time is it? A bit conscious on the old timeroonie. The old timeroonie. Let's get this key card. Yeah, well, that was an extremely long conversation about a Doom movie, but that's what I think a Doom movie should be. I think it should be on Netflix as well. I think it's on Netflix. Sounds good. It reminds me a bit of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. What? Did I think of? Oh, wait, sorry. You're right, sorry. There's a completely different. There's a comedy. There's a dark comedy over here in Ireland and the UK, and it was like, what? What? It's a dark comedy. It's like, if there's people watching this who know what that comedy is, they're probably going to be skitting themselves laughing. No, I know what you mean. It's a movie. I think I've seen that movie before, actually. But thanks, Chad. But obviously it'll be a little bit more darker than that, like, you know. It would delve deeper into Doom Guy. Like, who is Doom Guy? How many other Doom Guys have there been? No, I do know. I could add more to it. I'm going to keep this for the next stream. I will. I'm not going to spoil it, but I do know, I'm just thinking about now, that the original story of Doomguy is very, very dark. Very, very dark. Apparently his kid gets killed by a demon, and he makes an agreement or something where I forget what it is, but he makes a deal anyway with the demons, and he's basically punished. He has to destroy these demons or something. I'd have to look into that again another time, but something like that anyway. But I'm not going to say any more about my idea. I'm going to add to it. I'm going to think about it tonight. When I'm lying in bed tonight now, I'm going to think about my idea for a Doom movie. His son becomes the icon of... That's right, yeah, his son becomes the icon of sin, and you kill the icon of sin, aka your former son in Doom 2. So I mean, this guy has got a very dark past, to say the least. He's got a very dark past. Oh my god, it's insane. So I might delve a little bit into that with my idea for a Doom movie. Oh, I would say, Chad, you know how you've kind of compared it like to the League of Gentlemen, and you were like Walking Dead with demons. I'm going to give you a brief taste of things to come. And again, I won't talk any more about my idea for a Doom movie until the next live stream. But it's going to be like Doom meets the Punisher. Now that is fucking like watchable, sellable. Like that's box office right there. Like Doom meets the Punisher. Commander Keenan is actually the Doom guy grown up. What, really? Confirmed, like. Hashtag confirmed. I'm gonna call him Commander Keenan from now on because my buddy is Anthony Keenan. Name drop. Sorry, I'm just gonna call him Commander Keenan. What the hell? That's crazy. What the fuck? That is absolute. What a way to completely shit on a character, Bethesda. I'm sorry, like, but like Doom guy, the dark and gritty Doom guy, slaughtering demons, is fucking Commander Keenan grown up. That's just. I can't take that serious, to be honest. What do you think about that, Chad? Doom meets the Punisher. That's basically where I'm going to take my idea. I really want to be a director and a screenwriter. I really do like. But I suppose it's very hard. It must be very hard to be a movie director. Movie executive, whatever you want to call him. Someone who I liked Hellboy more. I've seen the first Hellboy, I haven't seen the second Hellboy. But you know, like, if you're like a screenwriter or a director, actually not a director. I don't know anything about like how movies are made. I don't know who's who. But the guy basically, I wouldn't like to be the guy who basically has an idea for a movie. Like whoever that guy is, whether it's the screenwriter, whether it's the what do you call it, like? The script writer, screenwriter, it's the same thing, isn't it? But anyway, I wouldn't like to be them because they have this amazing idea for a movie, and then they have to go to like these executives, you know, who are like, you present your movie to them, and they're like, oh, does it have a female character as the lead? Does it include LGBTQ so we can promote that? You know, or some shit like that, like, you know, does it have a Fortnite reference? You know, and it's like, because they want to appeal to a mass audience, and they're like, oh, we're a bit unsure about that. How old is Doom? Oh, 25 years Doom has been around. Oh, is it really relevant in today's market? You know, stuff like that, and that's stuff you have to contend with. And to be honest with you, it's hard to disagree with half the things they say some things, because you do have to have a movie that is going to be relevant, and you have to be sure that people will go and see that movie. Basically. Like you might love it because you came up with the idea for it and you wrote the script and everything, but like not everyone is going to like it, you know. Have you seen the Dead Space animated movie? I actually have not seen that, and I want to see it now, to be honest with you. Dead Space is very similar actually to Doom in a way. Similar kind of ideas, really. We're approaching 1 hour on this stream. I want to complete this level, I really do. Maybe the next, when I die here, and believe me, I will die. I'm going to take my next playthrough serious. Because I've been doing a lot of chatting. This chat is being probably lit. So, I'm going to get back into it now once I die. I love how confident I am that I'm going to die. Oh god. You need to see the first one. The second one is okay, but not that great. Yeah, I gotta watch that, man. I gotta watch that. I'm looking forward now to it, to be honest. Oh my god, 27 health in this area, that's not good. This is the worst area in the entire map, like, and I got 27 health and dead. Okay, dead. Okay, so this playthrough now we're gonna take it serious. Serious gameplay here now. You can't see me. Invisible. Oh god. Why is it? Oh, I don't have enough ammo. He did. You know, when you go from a modern FPS that has 3D aiming to an FPS like Doom, where you just move your gun left to right, you would think that it'd be very hard, because you're so used to moving your weapon in a three-dimensional space. But it's actually so fucking easy. Like, it's beyond easy, to be honest. We already had a female Doomslayer. The movie was called Aliens. Exactly. That's what amazes me now about the far left, that are completely ruining the world. The far left, the snowflakes, the social justice warriors. You know, the kind of guys who are like, oh my god, men don't respect women. Why don't we see more women in movies and video games? You hate women. Men hate women. You know, these feminists, you know, these far left psychopathical feminists. Like, are they actually retarded? Because the thing is, half of them are so young, college students, you know, fresh out of fucking school. Right? They can't even remember movies like Alien. They can't even remember video games like Tomb Raider. You know, like, female characters. I mean, Alien, as you pointed out, Chad, female lead character. Lara Croft Tomb Raider video game, female lead character. But these fucking snowflakes, these feminists, are just too young to actually remember these fucking movies or video games to actually give a shit. You see, what's happening here is these psychopaths, these left-wing psychopaths, it's almost like they've reset the world, and nothing has happened before their timeline. Like they're so up their arsehole that nothing exists before they were born, basically, and they want to shape and mold the world in their image, basically. But it's insane, like what's the big deal about making, like, Captain America is a female character? Wow! I'm so proud to be a woman. Like, James Bond is going to be a black female character. Oh my god, a black female character! I'm so proud. Yet we have movies that were released in the fucking 70s that had female characters. We've had fucking black characters as the main character in movies before, and in video games as well. Why is it now that they're talking about this? It's just stupid, like. Die, you demon. I need shotgun shells. Yeah. But my health is still so low. This is tough, like, this is proper tough. Ooh. Die, demon, die. That new Terminator film looks awesome. I actually haven't seen much of it. You know, it's kind of a be careful what you wish for kind of scenario, really, because you know how we are so quick to bash remakes with new actors, and we're like, come on, you can't beat the original. Come on, we want the original actor. It's kind of a case of be careful what you wish for, be careful what you ask for. Because when you do get a new Terminator movie as opposed to a remake, and you bring back Arnold Schwarzenegger, what do you get? What do you get? You get a fucking OAP who would need a stunt double just to walk down the fucking flight of stairs, right? In a movie story that has been fucking changed so many fucking times, you just don't even know what movie you're watching anymore. That's what you get. So in a way, it's actually kind of, in some cases, not in all cases, but in some cases, it kind of is better to just remake or reboot a movie franchise that's been around for a long time. That way you can have a young actor who can actually walk down the flight of stairs without having a fucking stunt double. And you can have a story that's, you know, that can be a little bit fresh, you know, because if you have a movie that's done everything, like they've explored every single possibility, they've saved the world so many fucking times, you know, everything's been done, like, what are you left with? What are you left with then? You know, and that's what I say about that. And again, it's not every situation. Some movies are different to others. How many times they're going to keep using CGI to make Arnold? Exactly, like, I mean, and that's another thing as well. Apart from stunt doubles, like, you know, the level of CGI that they use. I mean, the man is like fucking. How old is he, Chad? How old is Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't know. But I'm guessing he ain't fucking 20, like. You know, that's just a rough guess. I'm guessing the man ain't 20. So, like, this guy's not going to be like jumping around the set, you know, doing his own stunts, like. Come on. Close to 70. We're talking about a close to 70-year-old old age pensioner thinking he's fucking 20, like. I'll be back. More like I'll break my fucking back just walking down the fucking stairs. Come on, Arnold. Bashing Arnold Schwarzenegger here. I was the guy who drop kicked him. That was me. I drop kicked Arnold Schwarzenegger. I said, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody got time for your OAP bullshit. It was me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin. It was me, Arnold. It was me all along, Arnold. I drop kicked your fucking flappy ass. I think I'll actually make this my final run. It's actually going well enough-ish. Preferably I'd rather have 100% health, but here we go. He's barely even moved Arnold with that drop kick. Yeah, to be fair, he didn't. To be fair, that wasn't me. It wasn't me that drop kicked him. If I drop kicked him, I would have fucking knocked his head off. Carnage! Oh, I blew myself up. I blew myself up, Chad! Pause the game, have my annual, do you hear me? Have my usual post live stream chat. I cannot believe that Sonic Studio played Doom, this game right here, the original Doom, when he was 3 years old. That is probably the most profound statement that has ever been made in the history of Green Herb Gaming. It's just so profound. It's hard to get that image out of your head, and it's just such a cool image. It's such a cool image. Like a lot of the times I have a false interpretation of this generation of gamers. A lot of the times I see this generation of gamers as a bunch of Call of Duty and Fortnite playing kids. Nosy Parker, you've just joined at the end of the live stream. You're late. I bet you had your nap. Well, unfortunately you are late to the live stream, so you're just going to hear the post live stream chat that I like to do every now and again. But I was just talking there about one of my subs, Sonic Studio, who I like to. He was 3 years old when he first played this game, and I was just saying that it made me realise that not every new generation of Rumble Jungle, Wolfenstein. Do you want to hear something awesome, Rumble Jungle? Do you want to hear something awesome? Do you want to hear something really awesome, Rumble Jungle? Oh yeah, Wolfenstein, no. Yes. Give me a few seconds. Just give me have a look here. What's going on here? Yeah, but just before I I end the stream and give my buddy a game of Wolfenstein. One of my subs, Anthony. One of my subs, Sonic Studio. He was 3 years of age when he played Doom. 3 years old playing Doom. We bought Doom on PS4. Yeah, I told you that today. You don't listen to me. He don't listen to me. Joking. I told you that already today, man. Yeah, it's insane. 3 years of age playing Doom, and that made me have faith. It made me have faith in the next generation of gamers. You speak too much. Is that how it is? Is that how it is, Roman's uncle? Well, I'm going to play Fortnite. How about that? I'm only joking. But it made me have faith in the next generation of gamers. Because I had this image of the next generation of gamers being Call of Duty, Fortnite and Battlefield players who don't know anything outside of those games. Here we have a 3-year-old playing Doom who was telling me about Portal. He was saying, have you played Portal? Have you played? I haven't even played Portal. And you know, Sonic Studio is telling me, have you played Sonic or have you played Portal? Insane. Of God, you should be shot then if you play that crap. I'm not playing Fortnite. But I just thought that was insane as you put it there. I hadn't even played that, and he was talking about other games like Destiny. Now Destiny is a shooter, but it's you know what I mean? It's like, I've always had this image in my head where, oh, all the kids are playing Fortnite and Call of Duty and whatever else. Tipperary won. Haha, I bet you're angry. Listen, I'm going to play Wolfenstein with my buddy right now. So I'm going to end the live stream and I'm going to say thank you to everyone who watched, including Prochronics Vlogz, Sonic Studio, his friend James, Vic was there, Milkman the Gamer, Chad Middleton, fucking everyone, everybody was in the live chat. So just thank you all, basically. Thank you all. Shout out to Prochronics Vlogz, Chad Middleton, Aiden Denson, Milkman the Gamer, Damien Ansel, Animation Time, Sonic Studio, and shout out to everyone, basically. Shout out to everyone. And I will see you very soon on Wolfenstein. See you later on Greenheart Gaming.